Jenna Wolf on Facebook.
Let's try that out. That's the order. I got it.
And Periscope. Hey guys, good morning. How is it going? It is dangerously close to a holiday for most parties involved, right? It's Hanukkah and Christmas, like tomorrow or Saturday or something. It's amazing that I'm, you know, and sometimes you get to a place and then nobody knows what the last like hour and a half of your life was like, but if they saw it, there was no reason. It was one of those mornings where every decision I made was the wrong decision. This morning, amidst all the chaos.
I've had a life like that.
This morning it was like crazy chaos in my house, and for some reason I was like, oh, today's a good day for me to do my t-shirt closet, because I have like thousands of t-shirts. So in the middle of trying to like get the kids dressed and fed, and Stephanie out the door, and we changed and pack a bag, and I was like, now's a good time for me to do t-shirts. It made no sense. Then I realized I'm late. I better go take a shower and get ready to come here. And I walked into the bathroom and I'm like, you know what? I really need to organize underneath the cabinet where we have all our medicine. A lot of that stuff could be expired. I think I have a fever. So I went down and I'm like taking things out, and I looked at my watch and I'm like, it's so late. This is not a good time to do this. What am I doing? Left that, go take a shower, put on an outfit. I'm like, this isn't the right outfit. I must have changed 7 outfits. I'm just not fully 100% in the space that I need to be in. But that being said, I dropped everything and I got myself here. And I definitely don't have a cold, so that's amazing. That's the first thing we're going to talk about, is how I'm definitely not sick. But last night, I don't know if you do this, Lance. When I feel like a cold is coming on, you either nurse it or you just go, excuse my French, like balls to the wall, like go out, stay out,
Go
do
for a
all
run.
the things you're not supposed to do, and somehow it like scares the cold away.
I go for a run.
When you don't feel well. See, I didn't have a chance to go to a gym at all, so we went out with friends last night, and I had a drink, which I haven't had a drink in like seemingly years, and I let myself go eat.
Years? I thought you had a drink after the Fakakta diet was.
Yeah, I had a beer. But this is like a vodka drink or something. We went to what was like Lady Gaga's mom's restaurant or something, and there's a drink called Gaga. So we got that. There were like 6 of us. And I went from like sober to drunk in about 18 seconds. And knowing that it was going to help the cold, I just embraced it. And we had a good time, and I ordered mussels, and something came in a cast iron something or other, and I touched it by mistake, and I'm pretty sure I like took 3 layers of skin off my finger. So my friend Marcy says, I know exactly what to do. If you burn yourself, you're supposed to wrap your fingers, you wrap it apart in tinfoil. So we asked the waitress to bring tinfoil over, so she brings tinfoil. But I was so like, I wrapped the tinfoil around my fingers, and we kept eating. So a few minutes later, Marcy said, how do your fingers feel? And I was like, you know what? They feel good. It actually works. If you wrap tinfoil around a burn, it works, and it looks great. And as I'm moving my head from the hand that the tinfoil was on to this side and just taking a glimpse of my hand, which actually got burnt, I said, wait, hold on a second. This is the hand that got burnt. But I was so gone that I forgot completely, and I was convinced that the tinfoil, you saw what happened there, right? That was the start of what ended up becoming a long night. When all was said and done, we got home, and we had a good time, and I ate, and I knew the cold was coming on. And at 3 o'clock in the morning, when Steph finally had to get up with the baby, I looked at my email, and I got an email from my friend Michelle, who said, did anyone else get food poisoning tonight? And it reminded me of that great scene from Birdcage, where everyone had that grayish chicken, except for, what's her name, and she was okay. Michelle was the only one that had the fish. Michelle got a little sick. But I don't know if it was from that, because I had a bite of it. Can you do that if you have one bite of something? Can you not get sick? Or if she's going to get sick from something, you get sick? How does that work?
My dad went to medical school.
And sent nothing your way?
He didn't send me that Jane. I don't know. Like I said, I go for a run when I have a cold coming on.
Anyway, poor Michelle, I don't know if it was from that. I think she had But we had a fun night. And Facebook does this great thing of reminding you when you've done something. You know, it was exactly 1 year ago today that you did the following. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
So exactly 1 year ago, we had dinner at the same restaurant with the same group of people. Unknowingly, we made plans to do the exact same thing in the exact same night, exactly 1 year later. So we took the same picture. That's what I posted.
Oh, the same photo. I saw that. Yeah. I
the
feel like
same
it's a year ago that we met for the first time.
No, a year? What do you have in your mind? Feels like 5, but I think it was less than 1. What were we wearing when we met? Long sleeves or short sleeves?
It was in the winter.
No, I think it was in the... No.
It was right before. I was right before I went away for winter break last year, because it was on winter break last year that I read your book.
Oh, my book came out
in January.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Am I out of my mind? Why, John?
Maybe it's almost a year.
Am I out of my mind? I'm in my mind, like most of the time.
Anyway.
Sherry is thinking that you're going to look the same 5 years from now.
Sherry, you're so sweet. Thank
Oh
you.
yes, I read her book and I became a stalker. And now I stalk her every day.
Lance is so... I'm tired of just kissing your ass, Lance. I'm getting tired of it.
But when do you kiss my ass?
Every
day.
Every time. I'm going through what other people complain to me that they go through. I had that terrible flu on Friday or whatever it was.
Jenny asked if I was out of my mind. I'm sorry, John. John had said, like, Lance said, you're out of your mind. I didn't.
You are, a little bit.
My mind is, I try to be out of my mind. My mind is a bad place to occupy. I think most people shouldn't occupy their mind, because their mind is where delusions happen.
I agree. Sort of. Maybe. Now I forgot what I was saying.
I'm sorry for
You
interrupting.
did a whole in your mind, out of your mind thing. I don't know. I don't remember. What was I? If
You were talking about you asked me. We were talking about the
something.
fact you were talking about the picture from last year. I then mentioned that I think it's around a year ago that we met. You were talking about food poisoning. Anybody else got any other insights?
No. What is the moral of that little bit? Just let me finish the sentence out, because I don't have my wherewithal, my wits about me. I do remember now. Last Friday, remember, I got really sick. Couldn't get out of bed. We missed the show. Saturday, I was just sort of barely putting pieces together to get back up again. Sunday, my kid was sick. Monday, my kid was deathly ill. Tuesday, she was really sick. Wednesday, I was sort of getting something and she was sick, and now it's Thursday and I have a little bit of a something. I haven't worked out in a week. I think it's the longest I've ever gone without working out, and it is,
How do you feel?
unsettling. I feel it, especially when I asked Steph if she was coming home today, and she said, well, I want to stop at the gym before I come home. And then I fainted. I fainted is what I did. I fainted. I can't have someone so close to me work out when I'm not working out. It doesn't work for me. Well, you telling me you went running makes me feel
I went for a run again today.
unbalanced. I did not. But let me
And I
tell you,
came back and I
I-
actually tried to do that thing you mentioned,
Oh yeah, the standing up and the touching, and
not that thing.
Oh, the plank?
Plank, yeah. Question for you, on the plank, are your feet supposed to be together or
Together.
apart?
it's a little bit easier if they're apart. But
And are you allowed to move, once you start in a position, are you allowed to move your feet from being together to apart?
sure,
Okay. It's just as long as your butt and your...
as long as it's a relatively straight line. You don't want your butt to dip down, and you don't want it to come too far high up. Makes it too much easier, and you get into your shoulders too much. But.
So I tried to do that.
And I'm jealous that you went to work out. I didn't. Wake up, get into it.
And
feel
Sherry was
better.
asking about my son's basketball game so while. He won last night.
They won last night.
Yeah.
They won last night, so that was great, Sherry. Thank you for asking. My mom already made it very clear she's going to be a canasta today, so don't be giving her a hard time. I said I wouldn't. Not you, me. I said I wouldn't.
But when have I ever given your mom a hard time?
No, me. I do. For now, you know.
I mean, like, imagine if I would love if my kids, like when I was older, or even now, like if my kids actually spend 4 hours a day talking, like
Wouldn't you
I
love
feel
to
like
do
I'd
that?
be on it all day long.
I know.
I don't know. Maybe I just don't know what that's like. But
She was and is, but because I've been doing this for 20 years, I think they're not as enthralled by that whole
Gotcha.
thing, you know?
Yeah, no, I think it'd be great. I don't know. Like, I imagine I would just like sit in my chair and have like a TV up there and just
watch.
Hey, that's my kid.
I
kind of do that when they play sports. Yeah,
that's awesome. You dote over your kids. I love that. I do that over.
Like I find that that's the greatest thing in life.
Just doting over your kids.
Or just like going to watch. Like it's just like when your kid's like on the line and scores tied and he hits a foul shot. And
do you get nervous or do you have confidence and root for your kids? Are you like?
I used to get more nervous when I coached. Like when I coached, I was kind of like, okay, I can screw up for him.
Yeah.
When I'm just watching in the stands, I'm just like, it's all pride. It's all pride. Like nice. Even if he misses, it's just pride that he's been out there competing.
It's good. That's great.
So.
I'm glad you don't coach anymore.
Yeah, like I coach Booba, like trying to make her into whatever she is going to become. So.
How old do you start asking your kids what they want to be when they grow up?
I've never asked my kids what they want to be.
What did you want to be when you were little?
I wanted to be the Prime Minister of Israel.
Obviously you did. Obviously. That's so funny because
it didn't work out.
Do you feel like you should have been that?
I feel like there was a time I actually tried to move there, and didn't work out.
Okay.
So, but I don't think I would have been a good prime minister. But like when I was a kid, I was just like, wow, that's like a cool job. I could be like Golda Meir and Ben Gurion. Like I don't know, those were my, like I like them a lot.
I wanted to be either a lawyer or an actress. I thought that was those were the two things I really wanted to be. An actress, definitely. I knew I was always going to do something theatrical in some semblance, in some capacity. So.
When I was younger, they didn't have this concept of social media manager.
If they did, would you be?
If they did back then, maybe I would. Like, it's a pretty cool. Yeah, this is fun. So, like, I would have said, like, wow, I get to spend 4 hours a day with General Wolf. That would be cool. So.
How many people out there are doing today what they wanted to be when they grew up? I'm curious to know. So let me know.
Connor comes in with a yes.
Connor comes in and goes, I always wanted to work with someone who was in social media and someone who's in front of the camera.
He just looks happy.
Yeah. Connor, listen, you stick with this gravy train because we're going to take you all around and drop you right back off where you started.
Going right back. We're doing a show from Richmond.
That's it. Don't worry. We're going to have a good time with this.
That was actually funny. One time I was in Richmond with his dad.
That is hilarious.
And we were meeting this guy for breakfast, and he talks about this minyan that he was at, and talks about this rabbi. And it turns out that my second cousin was actually the rabbi he was with in Richmond, Virginia, like randomly around the corner. And
that's weird.
That was weird, yeah. So I don't know why. I was thinking about Hal Fletcher.
We got to bring Connor's dad in here.
Yeah.
I get any strong impersonation. He doesn't want to be on our show.
No, I think he does. He's just trying to
Jeff definitely wants to be on the show.
I dated a girl who used to say that all the time. I'm getting this strong impersonation that you're not happy being here. And I was like, well, I'm getting a strong impersonation that you're using that word incorrectly.
Right.
The other thing she said once, which killed me, was, and I only brought it up when we would argue, but what did she say? I want to borrow you something. I'll borrow you something. I'm like, that's not a thing. We don't say that.
John is asking for a Dow Jones prediction from your dad for next year. So if you could ask your dad what his Dow Jones...
Why is he in the financial business?
Jeff, yeah, he manages, like, he does hedge fund work. So... that was how we actually met. Like, he
manages baseball players.
He also has a baseball agency.
Ah.
He's a jack of many trades.
Master of?
The many trades. He's very good.
Awesome.
He's a good man.
Question, is Connor a chip off the old block?
He seems to be, actually.
Or is he a splinter off the old block?
He seems to be more of a chip.
Ow, son of a! Ow! Ow! What do you put on that? Rubbing alcohol? Oh, it's Connor.
Thanks, Jeff.
We love you, Connor. Connor!
Love you.
When Connor and I don't know what to say to each other, or how to end a sentence, or how to say goodbye sometimes, like, when you're in a relationship with someone, like, do you go in and give someone a hug and kiss every time you leave? Is it a handshake? It's not a handshake, so Connor and I kind of... It's really quite pleasant. Can we move this so I can see your face?
Oh, actually, one second. Stay there. No, stay there for a second because John is asking for us to pen over to see where Connor hangs
Yeah,
out.
but I can't see Connor because of this stinking thing that's in my way.
Oh.
Which, by the way, I went out for dinner last night with 6 women, and let me tell you, they were talking about the brackets. I mean, the first topic of conversation was, one girl doesn't watch, this other girl, Stephanie, and she said, I don't understand, what do you mean you talk for 4 hours? I was like, what do you do 4 hours? She goes, like in a row or like over the course of the day? I'm like, no, in a row. She goes, well, what do you talk about? I go, I don't always know. We always get there. We get to the end of the 4 hours and things have been said.
Right, we used to need guest support to get there.
Jesus Christ, now we just do it.
Well, now we have, I mean,
But Marcy was there, and Marcy was very cute. I don't know if Marcy's in the room watching, but Marcy was like, I'm on the show a lot. I've said things. I contribute to that. So I gave a couple of good quotes. What was that thing I said? It was really cool.
The grass is always greener. Like, I'm concentrating. Yeah.
But it's great because people are a part of it.
Actually, Connor, time out an assignment from yesterday's quote thing is we need to have somebody just give us all of the quotes that we came through and have it
We just need all the quotes that were on the show.
that we ran through yesterday.
Okay.
It's an easier way of saying it. Number 2, where are we with
I
the
was
Amazon
trying not
wish
to
list?
say while I was saying it.
Where are we with the Amazon wish list?
The Amazon wish list. What cramming Connor into a corner? He's like John. He's in good shape. He's got a table. I have a fishing chair. Jenna has some leather contraption. Some people are calling a baseball glove, by the way.
It's okay.
The baseball glove chair.
Who was your childhood baseball glove signed by? You know, everyone had one when you bought it, like Modell's was always signed.
Yeah,
by
it was
sign.
actually shoot.
And mine was,
Woody Fryman was the catcher, or somebody was a catcher for.
You had a catcher's mitt?
I had a catcher's mitt was my first mitt.
And you played goalie, I guess.
And I played goalie, and I played shortstop in baseball, but when I got older. But when I was younger, I thought the catcher's mitt was the coolest thing because it was a lot like the goalie glove, and it was harder to get a goalie glove. So.
Yeah. Mine was Kevin McReynolds.
Kevin McReynolds.
Kevin McReynolds myth.
Thurman Munson here.
Nice.
That was a Brad. Oh yeah. Rest in peace, 19. That was tragic. You probably too young to remember Thurman Munson, right?
I thought Thurman Munson was on the Munsters.
Yeah, Thurman Munson was the Yankees catcher.
Gotcha.
His plane went down when he. You know the story?
I do know the story. I mean, I'm sure I've known it. I don't.
Yeah, he used to fly back to Ohio. He flew his own plane back to Ohio very often, and he crashed.
So that was the end of the flying for him.
That was that kind of.
I have a thing.
You're gonna offend a lot of Yankee fans, right?
I'm not offending anybody. I have a thing about people flying their own planes.
They shouldn't.
I don't think they should. There are far too many tragedies. We hear so many.
Yeah.
How many do we hear? I mean, Payne Stewart, JFK Jr., and how many CEOs, and how many Richie Valens, and Thurman Munson, or it's these people that I'm gonna have my own baby. I don't need any doctors. I'm just gonna that's what they do for a living. They're educated to do that. Let them help you do that.
Right, from their perspective, it's kind of like driving a car.
No.
Clemente, but Clemente didn't drive his own plane. Clemente went down trying to help. Was it the Nicaraguan? It was in Puerto Rico during the to relief. There was a big earthquake there or something.
I don't know.
He went down. He went down on a bad plane. He wasn't the pilot.
Oh.
But Munson flew his own plane. Those were two of the best players during my youth.
Well, I mean, but look at this best singers. Who was the other one? Jerry Lee Lewis, right? It's too much for me.
We were getting John Denver.
Does John want my dad's prediction?
Yes.
He says 21,500
21,500
for 2017
is the prediction.
for the Dow. He thinks he'll hit 21,500.
21,500.
I don't know if he means by December. I don't know.
By year end, yes.
Yeah, probably year end.
By year, it's a year-end number or at some point during the year. So Jeff is bullish.
Yeah, he's very bullish.
But what is
Alright.
the number now?
Like 19.
It's right on the verge of 20. Yeah, 20.
Yeah, it's like,
So,
Alright, I mean, my answer would have been a page out of one of the best movies of all time, Back to School. The answer to number 4, subset 7, letter B, is 4? Oh, what happened with the eBay?
how much did it go for?
It's over.
it went for $81.
$81.
$81. Right? And who won?
Yeah, it went for $81 and Margie.
Margie got it?
Margie Lucy?
Lucy,
Yeah, Margie. It's really cool. Now, Margie, just so you know, that's the first official bracket, so most of it was Connor's handwriting. The second one was also a little bit of Connor's.
Where was the music one? Because the music one is live now, actually.
By the third, the music one is finished.
It's live on eBay. It's at $1 right now.
That's it? How long's it been on there?
It has been up there since last night. $81. It was sold.
Nice. Lance, tell me who is, can you read me some names so I can say hi to some people?
Where do you want to go?
Start with Facebook this time. Oh, sorry. This.
Well, no. Luckily, I have a fishing chair that's very.
Yeah. Well,
I
you
think
can
I need
use-
I think what I'm going to end up needing is like a table with a chair with wheels on it
Yes,
to go
it does
through all of
that.
these things. Like, it's. I should actually put up
Where's
a
the
picture.
carpet? I thought you were bringing the carpet today.
I didn't go home last night. I'm going home.
Hey, oh, wow.
No, I didn't have anything going on either. I just didn't
I
go.
can't do it without thinking of Connor anymore.
It was not a.
Connor, do you wear a watch? You don't like wearing watches?
I would have just done that one. I used to.
Margie Lucy says.
Margie Lucy, congratulations.
Yes, my wife got it for me. So excited. Connor needs to sign it, please. Connor
Done.
and Jenna are gonna sign it. Okay.
Margie, anything you want me to write on it, I'll write it for you. I'll sign it to you if you want. I don't know if she wants that. But we should stick a signed photo in there also.
Of course. And you're gonna be calling Margie.
And I'm calling Margie. Margie, email your cell number to Lance, so it's Laifer@gmail, Laifer, and I'll call you. Go on.
All right. Here we go. Starting off, Margie Lucy says, "Good morning, guys."
Good morning, Margie.
Scott Halwarda says, "Hello, Jenna. Happy Thursday."
Hello, Scott.
Margie Lucy says, "How was the restaurant?"
So the restaurant was good.
The
until
Margie
I got
Lucy
that-
Show. I finally am pronouncing her name
I
correctly.
know,
Listen.
can you believe that? So I got that note from Michelle. Did anyone else get food poisoning last night? I liked it though. I had a good meal. What did I have? I had the mussels. Pulling mussels from us, Joe. Dire
Can we
Straits?
squeeze that? No, squeeze.
Squeeze.
Remember you didn't want to have squeeze on the show?
No.
Remember we were talking early on, I said that I was going to try to get squeeze on and you were just like dismissive
Oh, I
of
never
it.
heard of them, yeah.
Yeah, and you thought that you didn't
Well,
like them, but
mussels
Mussels
from
from
Michelle.
Michelle is. They're one of the great underrated bands of all time. Christine Warren says, "I swear by Zicam, Z-I-C-A-M.
Zycam. You know what it is? I heard that Zycam, you really have to take it within the first like 12 hours of getting sick, otherwise it doesn't work, but I should have taken it this morning.
She says, "I sell pharmaceuticals and all the healthcare professionals I talk to swear by it as a preventer."
So take it before you get sick?
I guess. I don't know how often. I don't know what it is.
Alright.
Terry Iqbal Spiller.
Yeah.
IQBAL. Hello, Jenna.
Hello.
I hope you have a great day ahead of you with a
Thank
cup
you.
of coffee.
I need a cup of coffee. I might run down to that.
Do you want me to
place
go
and
make
say-
you one? I have
I know
instant.
you say that I don't like instant. That's why I'm begging you to
How do
get
you
a
not
carrot
like instant? You're begging me to get a carrot
But
machine?
you also don't have almond milk. I want you to get a carrot machine or an espresso machine.
You know what I bought last night for the
A carrot machine or an
No, I
espresso
didn't buy
machine?
it. Can you maybe just email me what you want and I'll pass by and I'll buy it?
Who's nicer or better than you?
Connor.
Listen, can I just say one thing?
I'm not even the nicest other person in the room.
Can I just say one thing? If for whatever reason the apocalypse descends upon us and we can no longer do our show, can the three of us just hang out every day for 4 hours?
Don't worry about it. We're gonna be doing fine here. Beverly Zucchini Anthony says, "Happy holidays to you and the family."
Thank you very much, Beverly.
Brian Walsh says, "The flu."
No, I don't have the flu.
Marcy says, "Morning, Jay."
Morning, Mars.
Michelle Sausher,
Yes?
all the way from, I don't know if I should be giving everybody's addresses and
She's
stuff.
on the Midwest side.
Okay, says, "Here I am." I was gonna say Flatbush. I guess. Like,
Oh no, she's here now. But Michelle, how do you feel? Tell us, because at 2 o'clock in the morning, I should not be texting with you as your head is knee deep in a toilet bowl. So let us know how the rest of your night went. Plus, I had a bite of your fish, so I'm not sure that was that. But I will tell you that like 1,000 people liked our picture on Instagram. We really need to get on Instagram.
Connor,
Yes.
let's actually. There's a request here. Arthur Templin says, "Hi Jenna Wolf, how can I get an autographed photo of you sent to me?" Let's actually start auctioning off autographed photos of Jenna
Okay.
on this eBay account. We'll put them up for $1. Put up 5. We'll sign 5 and put them up. That way, we support the show. We do everything. Get
Great,
everything.
I'm on board.
Get on board. We'll keep putting them up, doing that. Tracy Bender Schisler says, "I miss working out also. Can't until my elbow heals from surgery. Probably can't even get back to work till February."
Yeah,
Feel better.
feel better.
And enjoy your time off from working out.
I can't enjoy it.
When I had my eye surgery, I couldn't do anything for like 2 months. I just rested and was in pain because they had me sitting in this crazy position, but it was very relaxing.
It was. I can't enjoy it.
The second bracket just jumped to $20.50.
Yes, second bracket.
Maybe you want to take, where is the second bracket? Maybe we can show it to people.
Second bracket.
I'll show you.
Yeah, I think it's behind.
Jenna, why don't you go stay here with the show?
Go
And
for it.
Connor. It's the Jenna Wolf Show, which now just became the Empty Chair Show. When you
Gonna need to stand up, get some blood going back in those legs.
were you able to do that without working out? You still had enough. You had a big
atrophy.
reservoir.
My legs had
I
atrophy.
need a picture of you with this one also.
Oh yeah, okay. Alright, go on.
Like, that's not the one that's up.
Yeah, this
Okay.
This one.
Tracy.
Look at this. It's so beautiful. Beautiful signature.
Oh, that one we should put up also. Connor,
Yeah.
that one's done. We should put that one up.
Yeah, I just need to get a picture.
Oh,
of
picture.
you.
That's what you're doing. That's
Anyway, this is it. Look what I have. Manilow right there. Streisand right here. Neither of them won, but we did have a Beatles winner.
John is the high bidder at $20.
Yeah, John. Connie, you're so cute. Thanks. You gotta do it back.
Put it back
always.
at you.
You can be going down a burning plane. I'll be like, bye, Connie. You'll be like, bye. Alright, let's go.
Tracy Donnelly Welton says, "I always wanted to be a teacher and I am in my 22nd year and I still love it."
Awesome. Good for
Tracy
you.
Bender Schisler says, "I always wanted to be a nurse and I am."
Love it. Good for you.
JJ Coronet says, "I am a dreamer. I'm not the only one."
I'm not the only one.
Kristen Murphy says, "I'm getting there. Technology has changed a lot about the world and created and changed a lot of careers." I don't know what she's talking about. Grace Elizabeth Bennett says, "I wanted to be a mom. Mission accomplished. And now I'm an organic produce farmer in Iowa." How awesome is that?
That is so cool.
I love farms.
Good for you.
JJ Carnett, point the camera at that pic. I don't know what pic we were talking about.
Can you see this in the picture?
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. Sherry Stapleton says, "Got to go. Have a good day and Merry Christmas."
Thank you very much, Sherry.
Mary Cole says, I just lost her.
Oh.
Shoot. Mary Cole says, "Hi Jenna, did you get some sleep last night?"
Thank you for asking. The baby got up at 3, needed some medicine. I woke up because the baby woke up. Steph was still sleeping. I don't know how she sleeps through it, but I said, "I'm sorry, sweet woman, you're up. Your time has come." So she spent an hour with her, came back, and went right to sleep. I don't know how she does it. And I have not gone to bed since.
It must have been a long trip to Oregon. She's probably tired and jet lagged. So
But I can't, once I get up, I can't go back to sleep.
Trumpets.
Darren's here.
Master Darren is in the house.
Let's finish up with Facebook so we can get to Instagram. We have a lot to get to.
Hey, yeah, but it's Darren. So let's
Hey, Darren.
just have a moment to engage in the aura of Darren. All right. Kristen Jerry Lee Winchester says, "Hi, Jenna and group."
Hi,
Margie Lucy said, "Yay, that her wife got it for her."
Yeah.
Kristen Lee Winchester says, "Love from Kentucky." The birthday boy from yesterday, Marvin Kirschenbaum. So Marvin and John from Cherry Hill can actually almost have the same birthday party.
That's right.
Next year, when you guys are maybe, we can coordinate and have a whole birthday party here.
Here on the show.
It's the last day before vacation for Marvin. Margie Lucy actually has her phone number if you want to call her.
Yes. But wait, don't say it out loud. I don't think she wants it.
She
So just
posted it on here.
Okay, so she did. Ready, Margie? We're going to call you right now. Anyone that wins this, I'm going to call you on the show. Go.
954-632-7756.
Wait, you're in Florida? Oh, I don't know where you are. Don't tell me. Sorry, I might not.
She seems to be somewhere with a 954 area code.
Let's call Margie. Hi, Margie. How are you? Wouldn't it be funny if she's like, my name's actually pronounced Margie? Margie, don't ask. It is the least of his problems. The least. But I will tell you that he tries very hard to get everybody's name right. He does try. Oh, I love that. Well, I have to thank you so much. Your support and your checking in every day, and your comments are so well received, and it makes us feel great, and we look forward to hearing from you every single day. And I'm so happy you bid on our bracket, and I will write anything you want on it, and I can't be happier.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the call. I think you're awesome. Your inspiration. I just wish you the best. I see you from the TV show. And you spend everything. I see you grown, and you're awesome.
Thank you. Well, thanks. Well, we really appreciate it, and as soon as we start taking the show on the road, we will have to stop by and say
I want to get that bus and go on the
and
road.
have bagels with you or something. We'll do it. We'll get it done. But in the meantime, regards to you and Lucy, and thank you so much, and look for your bracket in the mail, and if there's anything else you want me to write on it, just let me know.
Okay, I think that we wanted, I think that something somewhere in address there.
Yeah, we'll get all of
I got it.
We got it from you. Yep, we're all set. We're on top of it. Yes.
Thank you, Jenna.
Have a wonderful holiday. Lance had come to say have a great holiday.
All right, Margie.
Take care, Marge.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. How awesome is that? That was really
Do you
nice.
love this show or what?
I love this show.
Daphne Charlton Lansborough says, "I was the second highest bidder, but lost by $1. I hope you do another one.
We're doing another one right now.
I want to donate it to my dad's charity for abused children."
That is so cool. That's so cool. We very much would love that.
We showed what the,
Yeah,
we showed it.
We have it. It's
It's
up.
live. The
It's
second one is live on
eBay
eBay.
right now.
Connor, maybe we can put it up on Facebook. Put the link up on the Facebook page and share it on Jenna's page
It's,
over the weekend.
I know it's been shared on Twitter.
That's what I'm saying, but we should put it up on Facebook also. Kristen Jerry Lee Winchester says, love from Kentucky.
Yeah.
Daphne, if you could do me a favor and send me the information on your dad's charity, I would appreciate it. It's leafer@gmail.com. That's my email. Thank you. Tracy Bender Sisler says thank you.
All right.
Michelle Levine says, good morning, Jenna.
Good morning.
Kayla Rusi says, happy holidays and feel better soon. Hope it's nothing too serious.
No way, I feel amazing. Thank you.
Michelle Levine wants to know if you're traveling for the holidays.
Nope, Steph's family's coming in. They're gonna stay at a local hotel. I made it very clear to Stephanie that after the week I had, I am not packing up our children and going anywhere. So we are going to stay put.
All right.
Lance is working on something. I gave him a project to not say before he mentions your name and who is where. So just say the
I
name.
just bit my tongue so hard. I am bleeding in my mouth right now. Marcy says, I had to leave for a meeting, but now I'm back. Did you tell them about the tinfoil trick?
I did. I said the whole story. You'll have to go back and watch. I told them how you asked me if it felt good. I said, yes, it actually felt amazing and it's totally healed. It looks so good. And then I went like this and I went, oh, wait a minute. Here's my burn. I did. I told them the whole story.
Margie says, thank you for the call. 954 is from Pembroke Pines, Florida.
Yeah.
Mama says hello. We're on Instagram.
Awesome.
live
Welcome to
now.
Instagram. Hello.
No Snowball Brandon says hi. How are you?
Hi.
Sonia Baxley says hi, Jenna.
Hi.
Sonia Baxley says Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Merry Christmas to you too. Thank you.
No Snowball Brandon says I hope you have a great Christmas and enjoy your Christmas with your family.
Thank you. You too.
Ms. Goody 2 says love you and miss you on the Today Show.
You can have me longer here.
4 hours versus 5 minutes a week. 4 hours per day versus 5 minutes per week. No Snowball Brandon says, I hope you have a great Christmas and enjoy it with your family, and I hope 2017 won't be too stressful for you.
No, it's going to be great for everybody. Brand new, awesome year. What's up?
News Anchor 34 says, Merry Christmas to you and your family. John, we are in a non-guest situation for a few days. We are working on internal segments. That is our focus. We're trying to get these down like you saw yesterday. We're trying to get the brackets down into a segment for one day, and I think that's how we're going to be doing it. So we are focused on that today.
Until we get furniture.
Until we get furniture. When we have furniture, we will have guests. When we have guests, we will have furniture. We will have brackets. We will have auctions. We will have autographs. We will have Polaroid pictures of guests. We will have interior decorator. We are going to start auctioning off art. We are going to have artists like we have been in the past, but they're going to come in and we're going to sell their art on eBay.
Nice.
We're going to do a lot of things.
All right.
We are going to change the world the Jenna Wolf way. We're going to keep you in touch with each other. We're going to keep going here.
Thank you.
Classy K says Happy Thursday and Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Classy K.
I Love MBDC says Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you.
No Snowball Brandon says, I hope you enjoy Christmas with your family. I hope 2017 will be less stressful for you, and I hope there will be no police shootings.
Okay.
They are here to protect us. They don't have to serve us. They serve. Something about Darren's mail truck is happening over there.
Okay.
Real Leach says, feel better. Classy K says, feel better.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Our Town O says, thing you mentioned, the plank, LOL. That was the plank.
The plank.
The plank. Ray Leach 07. I think that's Ray, R-A-E. I wanted to be a nurse, but now I'm a social worker.
It's close.
No Snowball Brandon says, I want to be a reporter to serve the community and give them the news they deserve. Mostly I want to work for NBC News because it seems fun. News Anchor 34 says, hi, Jenna.
Hi, News Anchor 34. Where's News 34? I mean, let me know.
Yeah. Good Fork Chef Mary says, love your energy, Jenna.
Thank you. His names. Mine's just Jenna.
T-Berg Nation says, hello, everyone.
Hi, T-Bird.
Branny 2811 says, how long has she been sitting in that chair? No longer than a day, because it arrived yesterday.
Seriously. We are only doing 4 hours today, so it can't be more than 4 hours. And if you think that's easy, try it. If you think it's too hard, watch, we'll do it.
And Wesley says, I will be eating Christmas with my sister Elaine in Saluda, South Carolina. Douglas says, good morning, Jenna from Houston Town. That's H-Town, right? That's Houston, right? Doug, I think I got it right. Bite that tongue. T-Berg Nation says, seem recent. That's about the chair. Thank you. DiCaprio 123456 says, I like your show.
Thank you.
A. Hendrickson 25 says, hey Jenna, love you and your little family. So cute. All the workout posts make me so motivated. Thanks for all you do. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you too. I appreciate that. We got to do more of that. In fact, since I started the show, I haven't done any fitness.
Maybe since you haven't worked out all day, do you want to do some exercise today? Maybe you and Connor, so that he's in shape he knows what he's going to be doing over the weekend.
Like half-winded.
I would work out, but I ran a few miles this morning. And yesterday, I feel like I'm good. Although this thing is really good. Everybody should get one of these.
But no one needs to see your feet.
I'm not putting my feet on camera. I'm putting my feet on the thing here. I just figure it's a Darren No Hearts. Who will not wear the ribbon?
Kramer wouldn't wear the ribbon.
Oh, cool. DJ M Cam is taking the girls to see the Rockettes in the tree tomorrow. Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Thank you very much.
Ray Leach 07 says happy holidays and feel better soon.
Thank you.
Winnie Soto 24 says, hi Jenna, thank you so much for these wonderful workout posts. You have no idea what your workout has done for me. You are awesome.
Thank you.
Wish you a Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Oh wow, I can't believe Christmas is like tomorrow.
It's Christmas tomorrow?
Saturday. They say that in...
I was thinking we had a day off tomorrow. No, but that's just Connor has a day off tomorrow.
Why? Oh, you're going home.
Wesley says, Merry Christmas to you, Jenna, and the cameraman. Thank you.
Thank you, Wesley. Merry Christmas, cameraman.
M. Beth Cap says, hi, Jenna.
Hi, I'm Beth.
Jenny B says, you look wonderful. Merry Christmas.
It's really nice of you. Thank you.
M. Beth Cap says, Happy New Year. TH Photograph says, this is so awesome.
Thanks.
Bodyworks Ball says, have you rolled with your Bodyworks Ball yet? Smiley face. I don't know what a Bodyworks Ball is. Joyfully BJ. Send me an email with your product, leifer@gmail.com.
I think it's this ball that she gave me, or somebody gave me when I was out in LA, but I'm not positive. Is that it? Could be.
I don't know. Angela Cox 6 says, love the new chair.
Me too.
Classy K says, I wish you guys would come to New Mexico. So our American World Tour on our bus, I don't know how long it's going to take us, but we can start off. I think we would drive from here to Cherry Hill.
And to
Grand Rapids. Well, actually, we would actually hit Hershey, then Grand Rapids. Then I think there's some of this. We have a few fans I know in Cincinnati. We're actually on the way to Grand Rapids. So I think we would actually be able to hit a whole year. Are we going to take the kids with?
Maybe.
Yeah. Classy cases, you guys are hilarious.
Thank you.
Flores Carlitos says you should record every IG live and post it somewhere so we can watch it later for those who have to work and don't have time to watch the whole IG live, please. I will address that. We have them posted up as periscopes. You can see it on the Twitter account at Jenna Wolf Show, or you can go to the Jenna Wolf page on Periscope and see it there, or you can go to the Jenna Wolf accounts on Facebook and for the Jenna Wolf Show and Jenna Wolf page, and you can see it there.
I'm in it and I didn't even understand everything you just said.
Look for Jenna on Periscope, Twitter,
And
Facebook, and you can find the show up there. And we are going to figure out a way to record the Instagram feed to do it. I think we're going to put a camera behind it. Me Dunner says favorite holiday dessert you're looking forward to, Matt.
I mean, what's the difference between a holiday dessert and a regular dessert? I'm not sure what is going to be available to us. I like a good apple pie. I like an Oreo cookie. So I'm not the right person to answer that, but if you ask me my favorite indulgence over the holidays, it would be some sort of carb with some sort of fat on it. So basically bread and butter.
There's a question as to which city won the city bracket. Today we're going to run through the city bracket.
We'll do the city brackets.
We're going to try to close out almost all the brackets today. And tomorrow is going to be getting the brackets, getting the information for the brackets.
Yeah, new brackets.
Maybe you can make some blank brackets for us. Bodyworks Ball said yes. I guess that was to the LA thing. DM Roy 14 says, miss you on the Today Show. Have a fabulous holiday.
Thank you very much. I missed the Today Show too.
And somebody here's favorite thing is mac and cheese. That's their favorite holiday food. I'm almost getting caught up here. I move silently. Where is this thing? All right.
I wish you guys could see it.
Connor.
Yeah.
For some reason the Facebook's in video only mode. The show page one.
What is it?
What? Jenna, don't play this game.
I had to take a picture because people don't realize what I'm looking at.
Alright.
Should I post it?
Let me see what you took.
That's like the other day when you took a picture of me and I was like, well, can I see it first? You're like, women.
I just want to know what you're planning. Yeah, you can put it out there.
Alright. When are we getting them?
I'm going to interpret that as a TV. Was I right?
Yeah.
We should get that. I wanted to get the furniture in. You want the TV in before? I guess we should just get the TV. Just whenever.
If you have an opportunity to get it, we don't have an opportunity to get the furniture any sooner than it comes.
Okay. We will, I was doing the
We're doing
effing.
it again. Should we take a break and come back hard and start our brackets?
We can do that. Let me just see if there's any. Oh, there's a few more comments here. Maria Aganchilla says, great show and concept. Happy holidays to you and your family.
Thanks so much, Maria.
Kathy K says, hi Jenna and Lance. I had once asked you for help, but I took the bull by the horns and started working out 3 days a week with a personal trainer. I love it. You are an inspiration.
Yes!
P.S. Looking forward for you. I don't know how to get the finished comments on here when it's live. Sorry, I can only read what's live on the screen right now, Kathy. I don't get the end of it.
Well, anyway, I'm really proud of you. That's awesome. Good for you.
Daphne Charlton Lansborough says, did Lance ask me something? I missed it, or did I heard him? Yes, Daphne, you had mentioned your dad's work with child abuse.
With child abuse.
So I actually do some work in that area. So
just email Lance your
layfer@gmail.com.
all that information.
Fred Mildorf says, is that a Jackson Pollock?
Oh.
That is the opposite. That is the opposite of a Jackson Pollock.
It's an imitation Pollock. It's an IP.
It's not even an imitation.
It's a Lance Lafer.
It's a Lance Lafer. It is the exact opposite of a Jackson Pollock. Jackson Pollock was a genius. I just paid.
It's really pretty though, Lance. What's it called?
It is actually called, it's part of a series I did called When Hearts Collide. The idea behind it is you can actually
Or
turn
in
it.
other words, divorce.
No, it's actually When Hearts
From a
Collide.
series I called Divorce, which was
Well,
inspired by my own dad.
It was inspired, Booba and I were actually drawing with hearts on a canvas with pencil. Sort of like a side, there's this artist, Cy Twombly, who draws on large canvases. So when I did that, I ended up doing the hearts in different directions. So you could actually turn it around and it doesn't have a beginning and end, but the idea behind it was actually less about divorce and more about groups of people who fight with each other, that they're all pursuing their heart. They're pursuing things that they love, and a lot of times they pursue things out of love. And the idea behind it is that when the hearts collide, everybody in the world is pursuing their own thing,
Yeah.
and it creates something beautiful at the end. With all of the mess and all of the infighting, I think most people are fundamentally good, and their hearts are in the right place.
Why don't you put this up on eBay?
We are putting it up on eBay.
As soon as you
There,
get
you
another
can buy
piece
it
of art
for-
to replace it, let's put this
As soon as I bring in another piece of art or we find somebody else, but we will be putting this up for $1 or more. Whatever you guys want, you can buy it for $1.
Love it.
It's $1 more than I deserve. So, and it actually goes to the show. It doesn't go to me.
That's the most important part. So
Marvin Kirschenbaum.
Connor and I could have a meal tomorrow night.
Marvin Kirschenbaum says, glad to hear others are trying to work and watch. Marcy says that. Marla9 says, how do I begin losing weight at 56? I have to start. The easiest answer for this question.
Why don't you, without,
Okay, I'm 52. I just lost 40 pounds. I picked up a book. It was written by somebody named Jenna Wolfe. She has a show now that's live. But the
I
book
wrote
is
a
called
book.
Thinner
It's called
and Thin.
Thinner and 30.
It's-
And it's for you. It's for the person who doesn't know where to start. Because starting is really hard. It's really, really hard. And change is hard. It's really, really hard. And it's ugly and messy. And nobody wants to do it because it means pain and discomfort. So it's an easy way. It's small steps you can do to really get yourself changing without killing yourself right off the bat. It's called Thinner and 30. It's on Amazon. Lance is so lovely to keep mentioning that he lost 40 pounds from the book, so thank you very
I
much.
run now, like I ran almost 25 years ago, and it's just easier and lighter, and
That's awesome.
it's less weight. 50 Blessed Fabulous says, I am ready to change my lifestyle and become healthy. Where do I start? Same
Thinner and 30, that's right.
thing. Grace Tilly says, I am 50 and recently lost 75. Hit a wall, so need motivation.
Wow. I don't know if you need motivation.
It
if
seems
lost
like you could write the
75
book.
pounds.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And listen, you're all going to hit a wall or a plateau at some point, and your body just needs to adjust and understand what you still want.
Actually, can I tell you what was really good? Like, I know I complained a lot about it, but that fakakta diet thing we did, where we just had that one ingredient diet after having gone through your diet, it was a great supplement because now I find myself eating healthier. I haven't had soda in who knows how long.
Awesome.
So Annie says a replica of this Pollock paint was used in Ex Machina movie.
Nice.
Hey Jenna from Millbrook, Alabama, Roll Tide. Maria 911 says I will get the book. Thank you. Grace Tilly says, Jenna, read your book. Thanks for the motivation to get started.
Got it.
75 wasn't easy, but feel great.
Really proud of you. I mean that. Really proud of you. It's really hard to do.
And I think we might be caught up.
Awesome.
Kathy K says, look forward for you to come to Hershey. Happy holidays.
We'll do it.
I think we are good.
All right, so a couple things. Go on eBay. You can see the bracket there. I'll sign it and I'll call you if you win. Number 2, we'll put some pictures up. Number 3, we'll take a break and we'll come back and do some brackets. Yeah?
All right. We are good. I don't know which ones I'm supposed to be cutting here. Okay, 1. And
We can also play a game or something.
550, Connor. We can do games. We can do Josh guessing games.
Oh, Margie Lucy.